Töchter führen den nächtlichen Rhein. Sie wiegen und tanzen und singen dich ein. Sie wiegen und tanzen und singen dich ein. Mein Vater, und siehst du dich dort, Herr Königstöchter am düstern Ort. Mein Sohn, ich sehe es genau, es scheinen die alten Weiden so grau. Ich liebe dich, mich reizt deine schöne Gestalt, und bist du nicht ewig, so brauch ich Gewalt. Mein Vater, jetzt fasst mich an. Ein König hat mir ein Leid getan. Dem Vater grausend, reitet geschwind, hält in Armen das ächzende Kind. Reicht ihn hoch mit Mühe und Not. In seinen Armen das Kind war tot.
You yourself could have had a different career. I mean, you're a singer, but you had a very successful academic career at Oxford and got a fellow, and you had a book published on witchcraft. Why did you choose witchcraft?
Because I was always interested in what seemed to be irrationality in the past and trying to explain how people held beliefs that we now think are irrational. My theory about it is that it was about religion and the state changing. It wasn't about people discovering science or becoming more rational.
Were you drawn to music for emotional reasons as a boy? Were you swept away by it, and singing was made you happier than anything else, and it was almost that simple thing that kept you going, because you didn't have the usual music college formal training. You went to university, you did a doctorate, you took, as I understand it, you took private lessons during your academic career, but this is an unconventional way for a singer to develop in these days.
On the whole, my approach to music has been very unacademic, not in the sense that I won't talk about music culturally in a sort of historical way and bang on about it like that, but my grounding in basic, the rudiments of music theory is pretty slight.
Yeah.
I never learnt an instrument, I never learnt harmony and counterpoint, I barely know my key signatures, things like that. So maybe I was trying to keep it pure so it could remain, as you say, this sort of emotional thing that can sweep you away, which is my fascination for it as a sort of, that's the connection between my academic work and my musical work, is that when I was looking at witchcraft, I was interested in things that to me seemed to be beyond reason, trying to work out what was going on, and with music, again, that seemed to me to be something that could point beyond a bit.
How do you say that Schubert does achieve this dramatic power through merely a piano, as it were, and a few words? You must have thought about the part of you that doesn't stop thinking when you're doing music. What conclusions have you come to there?
I suppose Schubert's great innovation is in applying sort of what was then very modern and radical harmony to the setting of songs. What Schubert did was create a sort of huge drama of tension and release by the use of very radical harmony. I mean, late 18th century harmony, as it developed, was all about moving to and away from a home key. So it's this idea of you're feeling a tension and then a release, and then a tension and then a release, which is I suppose it's a really romantic feeling, and it's something that he then feeds into the settings of songs.
He gets away with simplicities that sort of take your breath away, like the lime tree and things like that. I mean, what's the tension in the lime? You spoke about the tensions earlier, and what's the tension in that song?
The tension in the lime tree is really one to do with reminiscence, sad reminiscence, even joyous reminiscence, as opposed to a rather grim present. And Schubert uses keys to bring that alive. you start in the major key with this beautiful reminiscence of being in a lime tree and how he wrote his name and his lover's name on the tree and the bark, and then suddenly we're in the minor key and he's telling us about how he trudged away from her house and the wind blew his hat off, and then back to the major key, but the words are now sad. So this very subtle sort of manipulation of tone going on.